while. Thankful to him for doing so. You got St. Pierre, Carlos Condit live from Montreal next Saturday, November 17th on pay-per-view. That's unfair, you fighting in Montreal. George, don't you have enough advantages? I mean, don't you already have enough advantages that you get to fight at home like this? People very eager to watch you fight. What does it feel like for you to fight at home? That's got to be just a huge thrill for you.
Yeah, I'm excited. My friend, family will be able to watch it live, so it's fun. It's a fun thing.
And you know what everyone's saying, right? They want you to beat Condit because they think that right after that you're going to do the Silva fight. Are you committed to the Silva fight?
Nah, I think one fight at a time. We'll see what's going to happen.
Oh, George. Come on, George. You know that's the fight everybody wants. Is that the fight you want?
Yes, I want to fight Condit first, and we'll see what's going to happen. You know, I take one fight at a time, and we'll see. You know, it's always different weight class. We'll see the terms of the fight, if it's happened. It's very complicated, you know. So right now, I'd rather not thinking about it, just focus on Carlos Condit, and after, if we'll sit down and talk. You know?
It's difficult, though, right, George? Because everyone's asking you about that other fight, correct? Everyone is looking past. You're not allowed to look past Condit. Again, that's in Montreal next Saturday, November 17th. You're not allowed to look past Condit, but everyone's asking you about the possibility of fighting Silva, right?
It's a lot of guys that want to fight me. You know, Nick Diaz, Martin Kaufman, Jimmy André, John Fitch. They all call me out. They know I'm a big pay-per-view draw, so they want to make money, you know, because of the pay-per-view. So that's that's why they call me. They call me the real reason. So they you know, we'll see what's gonna happen. You know, I go one fight at a time, and because I can't split myself in half, you know, and fight two guys. I have to take one fight at a time, and we'll see after.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see you fight. I'd like to see you fight two guys at a time.
Not me. I don't want that.
But you never get in the mud. You never get in the sewage. You never go after anybody. Is there a guy in your sport that you really don't like?
It's not about like or not like. It's about now I'm champion. Who gonna make me, you know, my statue, my challenge? Who gonna put me to the next level? And I think Carlos Condit right now is perfectly is the perfect task for me right now. And we'll see after that, you know, what's gonna come next. You know, but right now Carlos Condit is perfectly. That's the man I want to beat. He's the champion, and I want to come back and get back to the title.
You are widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the history of this sport. George, is there anyone you look at who's got a skill in your sport, any weight class, that you say to yourself, I wish I had that skill. That guy has a skill that's better than my skill?
There's many guys who have skill better than mine in different departments. But mixed martial art, that's the beauty of it. You need to be well-rounded. There is guys and a lot of guys are better than me at a lot of different things. But I believe in terms of pound for pound, the best pound for pound, I believe right now it's Frankie Edgar. That's my personal belief. That's why I believe.
Well, wait a minute. It's you, George. It's you or Silva. Everybody thinks it's you or Silva. You're doing Edgar White. You're being humble. You're being modest George St. Pierre again, aren't you?
No. I truly believe he's the best pound for pound. He was fighting for in a weight class above his. And he was world champion. And even though he lost his two last fight, I believe the judges made a mistake. I believe I gave him these two fights. You know, but first, that's my personal opinion.
This Saturday, you can also check out UFC Macau, China, 9 a.m. Fuel TV, and then November 17th, Saturday at St. Pierre Condit. Everybody loves fighting this guy, loves watching his fights. He is an artist. He is a tactician. I guess the way that I should have asked the question, George, because I do understand that some guys are better at certain skills than other guys. I'm just wondering if you could point to one guy, George, that you look at and say, I wish I did X as well as he does.
It's a lot of guys. The guy you asked previously on your show, Mike Tyson, I wish I would have the knockout power that he has. You know, it would be great for me in my sport. You know, it's a lot of guys, you know, like I look at boxing, the quickness of Floyd Mayweather. I wish I could have the quick hands as quick as Floyd Mayweather, you know. It's a lot of guys that I could take what they do well, and I would like to add it to my fight game. Like a guy came train with me, his name is Braulio Estima, he's Jiu-Jitsu world champion. I wish I could be as good as him on the floor with submission holds, you know, but I'm not. You know, and I can say that about tons of guys. But, you need to put it all together.
But you would feel, right, George, given your multifaceted skill set, you feel if I put you in the octagon with any boxer, any time in history, anyone from the heavyweights, Tyson to Floyd Mayweather, you feel like you would beat any one-dimensional fighter, correct?
Yeah, of course. In a mixed martial arts fight, you put me in a ring with, for example, Mike Tyson in a boxing fight, I'm gonna have a bad night, But in a mixed martial arts fight, it's a different game, of course, because I'm allowed to kick, punch, knee, elbow, throws on the floor, submission holds. This is a different sport, and I'm suited for my sport, and they're suited for their sport. Their sport are more specific to what they do. Our sport is more like general fighting. It includes different sports, So of course, it's like a triathlete. A triathlete is good at running, long distance, swimming, long distance, and biking. But if you take only a runner, a guy that does only running, is gonna be better than the triathlete and running. The biker, same thing, and the swimmer, same thing. But if you put it all together, the triathlete triathlon guy will be the best.
I defy any radio station, any radio show in America to have a more badass 30 minutes than we've had here between Mike Tyson and George St. Pierre. We have people who can kill you a number of different ways. Who are your top 3 pound-for-pound UFC fighters right now? You said Frankie Edgar is number 1. Who's 2 and 3 for you?
Frank Edgar, Anderson Silva is very good too. John Jones right now. Jose Aldo is very good. It's hard to say, It's very hard to say. But sooner or later, at one point I remember it was Fedor Emelianenko, and he lost. He lost. So these things can change in the blink of an eye. And there is some weight class that I believe that they're more competitive than others. And this we can argue, all day about that. Second boxing, they used to say, back in the day we used to have better heavyweights than we have now, and it's an argument that everybody can argue about. So it's the same thing in UFC. There's some weight class that have more competition than others, and I believe, so it is what it is,
St. Pierre Condit, live from Montreal, Saturday, pay-per-view. This Saturday also, you've got UFC Macau, China, 9 a.m., Fuel TV. George, how quickly could you kill me if you wanted to?
I don't know. Instead of you, do you have a weapon on your so maybe you can kill me faster,
No, I have no weapon, and
nobody is faster than a bullet, my friend.
Okay, but take the gun and the weapon out of it. I have no weapon. You just decide you don't like me and you want to kill me. He's got a pool cue. Let's give him a pool cue. How quickly can you kill him?
Do you have any sharp object near you?
No, just a billiard cue. All he's got is
I'm sure you have a pen.
No pen. A pen. Okay. We've got a billiards cue. We've got a pool stick and we've got a pen. How quickly could you kill him?
I'd say, it depends who gets the pen first, maybe it can hurt me,
George!
But I believe it could take me less than 30 seconds.
Thank you, George.
I could probably end his life.
But are you killing me with the pool cue and my pen? Like, what's happening there? You're asking a lot of questions. I'm interested.
Well, it's, we talk about it, but, for example, a choke hold, some people sometimes they get choked and they pass out. I believe it takes 30 seconds before it starts to brain. You have to keep the choke after the person passed out, like 30 seconds before it starts to have brain damage.
Okay, so a little more than 30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you go for the choke, right? Okay.
It takes more time. Maybe not the choke, the strike. It's hard to say. It will be. It's not like in a movie. You see the guy. Give a punch, the person is dead. It's hard to kill someone. It's much harder than people think.
I'm confused, though. I mean, this guy could choke me out in less than 30 seconds. He's concerned about a pen. He is a pen. George St. Pierre, again, Condit.
Well, to knock you out is one thing, but to put you technically dead, it's another thing, Let's take more time.
last thing before we let you go. When George St. Pierre decides to really eat poorly, and I don't believe that you've had a bad calorie in the last 10 years, you probably haven't had a carbohydrate in about a decade. But when you decide
That's not true. I just ate a chocolate cake. My last meal, it was actually pretty good, you know.
George, jerk.
No, I'm not kidding you. I don't watch what I eat. I try to eat as healthy as I can, but I know that I'm not one of these guys that watch what I eat. I'm lucky. I don't get fat. I can, even when I go on vacation and I drink and I get completely drunk, I never get fat, you know. So I'm lucky. My family is like that. My cousins like that. My sister is like that. My mom, dad like that. So I don't need really much to watch what I eat.
I think what Dave's upset about is that you ruined his setup. I just hate this about this guy. As if he's not better than me at everything.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's like that. But my family, let me tell you something. Nobody does sports in my family. They all smoke cigarettes. And my both sister, they have two babies and they have abs. You can see the abs and they contract, you know. They like that.
How fast
they don't do sport, you know.
How fast could your sister kill Stugatz?
Well, I did this. I don't know.
St. Pierre.
You ask me how it will take me to kill you. Listen. I don't know how long it will take me to kill you, probably, but to put you out of order, like put you unconscious, to take me maybe like 10 seconds, maybe. I can do 5-10 seconds, but killing technically dead is hard to kill someone. Maybe it will take more. You guys are.
He's so meticulous about how he would kill you and how long it would take, and he gives you lots of
I've been doing interviews since the promotion of this fight, for a week. This is the craziest interview I have during the whole time.
All right, we'll get you on again. We'll get you on again and have some fun with you. St. Pierre Condit.
I love it.
Live from Montreal, Saturday, November 17th. You're going to love watching this guy fight. He is a badass. And again, Saturday, UFC Macau, China, 9 a.m., Fuel TV. George, always appreciate the time. Thank you for making it for us.
Thank you. My pleasure. Anytime.
Thank you, George. We appreciate it.